All right, so today we are doing two fun little projects for the house. The first one is going to be this amazing fall tree. And I call it amazing because it's semi-natural. The branches are 100% natural, and then we added the leaves, and we'll walk you through how we did it. And then the second one is how we refresh this area in our home. So here we go. We first need to go out to our park, our local park, to go find some of the branches. So you can see here we are carrying our branches, taking them inside our home. We also stopped by Michael's to find some of the leaves that I was looking for. I mainly was looking for the shape, this is the shape of leaves. We also got some paint so that we would paint them. The colors that we're using this year for fall, it's gonna be burgundy, browns, and oranges, burnt oranges. So here we are, we're just gonna go ahead and paint the leaves. Now this paint right here, bad choice. The color was beautiful and the perfect color that we were looking for, but I've never used this type of paint, and it took days before it dried. And we got it all over the place. I mean, at some point I had it all over my hands, my face. It just made a big mess. So then we took an old pot that we had that we never used and added some of that cement in there with water. We mixed it with water so we could put the branches in there and get them really nice and firm. I had never used cement before, or I've never done this type of project, so I was pretty excited how in the first try it came out really nice. So here are the branches, we're just putting them in there, and it set really quickly. Within like less than, I want to say maybe 10-15 minutes, it was nice and set in there. So here it is, here are the branches. Then we added a couple more. It's like a little Frankenstein. But once we attached the branches, we did it with some of those zip ties and also with some hot glue. Sophia's trying to see which way looks better. Then once we had the branches on, here we go. Sophie's starting to put the leaves on. And we basically attached them with hot glue. What I loved about this project is that, you know, we always say in this channel that we like to bring the outdoors inside, and we literally brought the outdoors inside. We, as you saw when we went to the park, there were so many branches everywhere. And the day before it had rained, so we got a little muddy, but it was so much fun just hunting for the perfect branches. So here we are, or here I am. I had to get on a tall ladder because aside from being natural, in you know us selecting the most prettiest branches that at least we thought were the most prettiest branches, they were really tall. I think my ceilings are about what, 10 feet tall maybe, and well, in the living room it's even higher than that, but most of the rest of it is about 10 feet tall, and it almost touched the ceiling, so it's turned out to be about 9 feet tall. Here we're just adding some mud so to cover it. And here's little Venice trying to help out. And ta-da! Look at how beautiful this looks. I love coming into our house. I put it in the dining room, so when you first come in, we've set our table there, and so on one side of the hall you see this phenomenal tree, because it also comes out a little bit into the hallway. So it just gives you that sense of being outside, but yet you're inside. It's just so beautiful. I don't think the video makes it any justice on how it looks, because this is one of my most favorite pieces that we've done for this season. And that planter that you see there, we got it at home. I want to say it was 50% off, so it was a very good deal. It's really, really heavy. It took both of us to be able to carry it because it's extremely heavy, but it's so pretty, very pretty. I usually paint them, but this time around I thought, no, it's perfect the way it is. So here's what this little area was looking like. Pretty bad. It was just a phenomenon, an atrocious little place where we're just dropping everything that we would bring into the house. So it needed a refresh. And it looks okay, but I feel like something's missing. So I went and yep, I had some extra wood from other projects. I did a few pocket holes because that's the easiest way that I find to be able to attach stuff to furniture. And started to make some holes, and basically what I'm doing is doing little cubbies so I can section off some of the dishes. Then we decided to paint the whole cabinet, including the doors. But before we did this, I had to get a primer. And after a lot of research, I found that this is the best primer for this type of material so that the paint goes on very smooth. So here I am, I'm just gonna clean the whole thing really well and then just do 1 or 2 coats of this primer. And here I am just giving it a second hand of the paint. And I use the same paint that I had some left over from the garage makeover that we did this summer. But take a look at what it looked like before. Don't mind the tree, but that's the big mess that we had before. And look at this. This is how it looks like now with all the little dividers, the little cubbies, and a fresh coat of paint. And now the best part, let's decorate. Well, let's put our place here. But I want to think that it's decorations. So here we go. Oh, these little mugs, we've had them for like 3 or 4 years. One of my favorite purchases from Pottery Barn. They make their appearance once a year. And then we added a touch of fall. Why not? Look at these beautiful flowers, or not flowers, but leaves that we found at Michael's. And one last look at how beautiful this came out.
Thank you guys so much for joining us on just the beginning of our fall DIYs. We hope that you enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys can join us on our next one. See you!